good morning, or I can say good afternoon. My name is Carlos. I'm CTO and founder of TranslateStocks.com. We are gold sponsors here at Money Show Sarasota. Our booth is right here in front of this room. I'm going to talk to you a little bit of what is AI trading, because I can relate that a lot of you are using ChatGPT. Who of you are using ChatGPT or similar AIs? Please raise your hand. So you already know how to use it, but you are going to know how it works. So if I say to you, children are to be seen, not heard. So you predicted the next word because you listen a lot. So that's what AI for language is doing for English. You guys know how the OpenAI created ChatGPT? They just feed their learning system with all the information in the internet. They didn't know that after doing that, the system will say like, hey, hello, I'm here. I'm ready to talk with you. They were looking for the prediction of the next word, but it works both ways. Like the next word and the answer is the prediction for the next step for a question. So the next thing, the next prediction is what we have AI doing. And in our case, for trading, we have what we call the graphic language model, GLM, or in our case, in our company, the product calls Price on Rails. The same way the ChatGPT or LLMs, they are speaking in English. You can have a similar system speaking price, predicting the next bar inside a chart. And this is powerful because technical analysis is not more than a pattern recognition science. You have a generic pattern recognition with the same figures and the same patterns for all charts. But you can imagine if you feed an exact data set into that learning system, it can predict the next bar for you with a higher accuracy. That's not only a triangle or a Fibonacci or support and resistance as in general. It can predict the next bar for that chart, for that security that you are using. And in today's world, it's something very important. So what I'm going to show you now is useful for every subject, for every area. But it's important for us to understand how it works because we can trade with it, but we can do it with our own companies in our own reality using the LLMs as well. So we have to understand that, we have to understand first, what is intelligence in the way that we use it. So we, as humans, we have problem-solving skills, working memory, and the hyper-focus when we are young. So the hardcore hyper-focus, and this is called fluid intelligence, and it peaks at 39 years old. And after that, working memory starts to degrade, focus starts to degrade, the problem-solving skills that you have, it doesn't degrade, but you have another intelligence that's rising in the other side. It's called the crystallized intelligence. When you have a lot of knowledge, you have a lot of pattern recognition, and you have what we call wisdom. So younger Carlos has the same IQ as I have now, but with way less information, way less knowledge. So I think that I am smarter now, but it's the same brain, it's the same processing power. But with more information, I have more pattern recognition. I don't need to use my working memory and my hyperfocus because I have wisdom. So that's how we work. And what's inside AI? AI doesn't have a problem-solving skill. That should be weird to listen because say like, oh, AI agents, they are solving problems. But they are driven by humans. Even though you have prompts that create prompts, you have AI agents that prompt other AI agents, you have a human targeting the entire chain. So artificial intelligence for fluid intelligence have the working memory and the hyperfocus, of course, much more than we have, like they can work 24/7 without stop, without going to the bathroom, without sleeping. And at the same time, you have the knowledge. Large language models are a huge database. You think at Oracle, a stock market, database company. But ChatGPT is a huge database that you access in English. You don't use SQL language. Use English to access that. And it has the pattern recognition as well. So it has a huge amount of information, pattern recognition, hyperfocus, working memory. The hybrid model, humans and AI, what we are good at. We are good at problem solving, and we are good at deciding the direction. To have the wisdom to say, I'm going north or I'm going south. And if you pay attention to what we have that, the crystallized intelligence, then we have when we are at our mid-40s, 50s, and 60s on, the wisdom is working together with all other things in this chart. Because you don't lose your problem-solving skills when you get old. It's better. What you lose, the hyperfocus and the working memory, you can replace by AI. So we that are after the mid-40s, we are the best humans alive to work with AI. Young people, and we can see this on data, the young people are being replaced by AI because you don't need them anymore. If you work with them, it's awesome because they have hyperfocus and working memory enhanced, augmented. But if you don't have them, you can live without it. And a lot of job cuts that you are seeing, like 12% of the job cuts that we are seeing, they are with people that are just exiting the college right now. People that have wisdom can use AI to do whatever you want to do. And we do it a lot in our company. We build an AI company that have an AI model, and we work with AI every day to build it. So we are not wrapping ChatGPT as a product that we sell. We are using ChatGPT, Claude, Grok, and other AI language models as a database of information for us to create our product, our novel product. So for traders, this is interesting. We are in the middle. We are the human oversight. We are the wisdom. We know the direction. You know that you are building a portfolio. You know that you need to buy Tesla. You need to know that you need to buy NVIDIA. You can use AI integration to predict the charts, and you can use AI integration to automate the execution. So the AI can be your trader, the AI can be your analyst, and you are the decision maker. You have the wisdom, you give the direction, and you have arms and legs that AI will provide you. If you have a trainee, if you have employees, they will be better with AI. So Jason Wang, the CEO of NVIDIA, he's right. The human being is not being substituted by AI. The human beings are being substituted by other human beings that use AI. So a trainee that uses AI, they have knowledge and pattern recognition they wouldn't have at that age if they use AI. So they are the best employees that you can have. But if you don't have them, and that's for trading, that's a reality. If you are doing your own stuff, having AI helping you to create the analysis and then to interpret the analysis and then execute the trades is what you need. So what does it look like? We have here a 60-minute chart. Let's give you an example. The green bar there is the present, so you have the past, and the white part of the chart is, of course, the future. We have, can you see that? Let me try to point this out. Here, we have a prediction. The background chart is the prediction. This is the past. The bright green and red, this is the real-time chart. The system, the AI model, gets this information, this real-time information. It goes to a database with the entire bars, the entire historical market data for this security and this time frame. Can be 60 minutes, can be 1 minute, whatever. But exact that time frame and that security, it finds the most similar period in the past. This is the background. It does it once per second. It can be faster. We put once per second to people so people can track what's happening. And then it gets the next 5 bars that really occurred in the past after that period. And it auto-completes the chart for you. So you are here. This is the real-time chart, and this is the prediction that you are seeing. And that is what happened. So, of course, the accuracy of that is 70%. We measure that. Can be more, can be a little bit less, but it's 70%. If it's 67 or 73, 70%. It's a huge number. In our market, 51, 52, 53% is a bias. 70% is a huge number. And this is only the AI indicator. You can have the system to interpret this. You don't want to interpret this anymore. You want to, this is the analyst. It's analyzing the charts for you. You want the system to trade this as well, so it can trade as well. And where are you in this story? You are the person decided to turn on this security, this time frame, with whatever number of contracts or shares that you want to buy or sell. So you can think now, okay, this is good for day traders, active traders, people that are buying, selling every time, everywhere. Yeah, but it can also help portfolio builders. We have an entire industry, the ETF industry, trillions of dollars, buying the market close. So you have the tail wiggling the dog. We have so many funds buying the market close to track index, to track the market, that we are near, in the days that we rebalanced the Russell, for instance, last year, we have almost the majority of the volume done by the closing. 45% was done by the closing. NASDAQ and NICE, they are creating order types for you to trade the closing, to put an order to buy the closing price. So we can solve that with this system. If we just can change how we put this in the market, because we don't need analysts and traders anymore to place this in a way that we can, like AI, what the price, you know? And what does it look like? By the way, our booth is here. Our product is running live. You can see how it works. I'll give you just a glimpse of what you are going to see. What does it look like an AI order ticket? It's like a human order ticket with buttons. Why? Because AI doesn't use it. So you have the summary of what's being done, you have the positions, and you have the buttons. Why do you have the buttons? To interact with it. So it's an intelligent system. You want to buy more, the system understands, but you need to enter that information somewhere. So the order ticket is where you interact with the AI. You exit an order, it accepts. You change an exit, it accepts. You increase a position, it accepts and adapts. You don't do anything, it does it for you. You prompt it before the trade begins. If you don't want to use this ever, you can just look. You can just watch. If you want to interact with it, you can, forehand trading. If you want to do your entries and use AI only for the exits, for dynamic take profit, stop loss, you also can. So right now, with supercars, it's an example, but you can see this everywhere. Hybrid is the higher performance that you can have. A V12 engine with 3 electric motors. Not only electric, not only V12, both. You need both. Hybrid is the future. And those who are not augmented will become numb. You cannot have fear of AI. We need to embrace it and use it. Those who have more will get more. That's the harsh reality of life. I thank you for your attention. Our booth is right here in front of this room. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.